Come on, woman, hurry up, will you? It's my go. Next.
Just a minute, Ted, I'm thinking.
Oh, God, will be hours. Never let a woman do the thinking, mate. Show me a woman who's thinking and I'll show you a bloke who's got to iron all his own shirts.
Quite right, Ted.
Bloody women.
Bloody women.
Never catch me ironing my own shirts. Poofters iron shirts. Men, real men, dribble egg down them. Well, you know what I mean. Real men are allergic to ironing boards. They jam their fingers in them, right, Brune, mate?
Right, Ted, mate.
Bruno irons his own shirts.
Hey? What? What'd she say?
Well, nothing. She's only joking. Don't listen to her.
Bruno irons all his own shirts, don't you, dear?
Yeah, well...
Is that true, Brune, mate?
Well, it's a bit true.
How much a bit?
Well, all of a bit.
Poofter!
But I use a cold iron.
That's not the point, Brune, mate. You let the side down.
I only do it occasionally.
How occasionally?
Bruno does all the ironing every Wednesday night.
What, all the hankies and everything?
How are you going there, Mrs. B? You going to buy it or not?
I'm still thinking, Bruno.
Perhaps I can help you.
Hold on. When you say all the ironing, you mean all her ironing as well?
Oh,
eh? What?
Yes.
You do shave, don't you? I mean, you're not one of them old grandmother wogs with moustaches.
I'm not going to listen to this. Mrs. B, you going to buy it or not? Well, here, have some of my money.
All the ironing. Dear. The Fabulon kid.
Yeah, sure, Ted.
Next thing you know, the Miss Hairy Legs will be getting you to do all the cooking.
Well...
Eh? Don't tell me you do all the cooking as well, mate.
Bruno cooks dinner every Wednesday night and has done for some time.
Heckle me grandmother, Brune. What's happened to you, mate? Why doesn't she do it? That's what we had her for.
She goes out to her bloody poetry meetings.
Poetry? Oh, God. But you mean like the Aussie girl from Bangkok?
No, not like that, Dad. Oh. That is a limerick. Worse than that, it's a sexist limerick that degrades women.
Oh, God, is bloody Helen ready again?
Dad, the feminist poetry lobby's an important movement.
So's going to the dunny, but I don't write poems.
Typical, isn't it? Trust a man to reduce feminist poetry to toilet graffiti.
God, it's hard. Well, listen, who runs this poetry glomp?
The group coordinator is called Scott Turmoil.
Scott Turmoil? Who's he when he's at home?
Poor Scott, he's a woman trapped in a man's body.
Oh, yeah?
Don't say, oh, yeah, like that. Scott's a unique person in the world of women's poetry.
I bet he is.
He's understanding and helpful.
Oh, good. If he's so helpful, he can come around and do the ironing, and I can go down to the pub and meet my colleagues in the Lager Encounter group. Scott Turmoil? What sort of a name's that?
He had to change it when he was retrenched from Qantas.
Why, what was he doing? Smuggling duty-free poems into the country.
I'm ready. I've made up my mind.
Oh, what are you going to do, Phil?
Nothing.
God, it's hard. Why'd you say that in the first place?
Ted, this is a very complicated game. You can't rush into doing nothing.
Oh, well, quiet, woman. It's my turn next. Now, give us the dice.
My turn.
Now, hang on. I go after Phil. You go after the wog. You know, Sadie the cleaning lady here.
Watch it, Ted.
What are you going to do? Whip me with your apron? Come on, give us the dice.
Why don't we have a cup of tea and a snack? Bruno, would you like a sayo with some of that new chocolate lobster spread?
No, thanks, Mrs. B. Dinner's still sitting fairly heavily in my throat.
Oh, geez, I thought it was terrific, Phil. What was that grey glomp? It was, snapper? Was it snapper?
No.
Shepherd's pie?
No, Ted.
Oh, I know what it was. It was curried prawns, my very favourite.
No. It was new. It was something very new. I saw it demonstrated in Woolies.
Oh, what was it?
Brains with marshmallow sauce.
Mrs. B, you promised you wouldn't mention it again.
Well, I thought it was really terrific, Phil, especially those little bits. What were the little fishy bits with the eyes in them?
Sardines. It was a sort of a brains and sardine stew. I'd never seen it before.
Keep talking and you'll see it again.
The marshmallows were my idea, you know. They made a lovely crust, didn't they, Greet?
Fabulous, Mum.
Could we change the subject, please? Come on, Ted, throw the dice.
I haven't got them. Miss Wallaby Knees won't give them to me.
Ted, do you want a cup of tea and a sayo?
Yes, I do, Phil. Yes, I'll have it in me orange and white cup.
What do you want on your sayo, Bruno?
Quickies.
Oh. Come on, Greta, you can help me jiggle and dangle.
I haven't had my turn yet.
Greta, women's poetry is all very well, but when it comes down to real life, someone's got to butter the sayos. Now, come on.
Here. Oh, hang on. Before you go, give us the dice.
Here you are. I hope you choke on them.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. That's the last thing I'll ever do for you. That's the last pink cot I'll buy you. Bloody women. Never marry a woman, mate. I'll never let you forget anything on your wedding night.
You're unbelievable, Ted.
Where's the dice?
In your hand.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, where am I?
You're in jail. You've got to throw a double to get out.
Oh, righto. Here we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, shake the dice and let them go. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I am winning, they are dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, jam your fingers in the door. No, who's there?
Throw the bloody dice!
Right. Oh, a double 5! I'm out of jail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll buy it.
You can't buy it. It's free parking.
All right, I'll get 2 and put hotels on them. Now, give us the car.
Hang on. How can you put a hotel on a car park?
Easy, you just plonk it on top and it stops the seagulls pooping on the bottom. Also, while you're there at the same time, you can have a beer as well.
You're crazy, Ted. Why would anyone want to live in a hotel above a car park?
Because they don't want to lose their parking spot. Besides, they've all had their licences cancelled for drink driving. So they've all got to stay overnight till the judge sobers up and sleeps it off.
What judge?
The bloke in the saloon bar with the wig. They chucked him out of the public bar. They thought he was a girl.
Yeah, sure, Ted. You mean the whole bar, the whole pub has had their licence cancelled?
All right. They just forgot to renew them. But that's because they're having such a good time in my pub.
People don't forget to renew their licences.
Oh, yes, they do, mate. Listen, I check on mine every week just to make sure. There you go. Go on, have a look at that. Tell me when that expires. Go on.
2 years ago.
Hey? Pick on me grandmother, I'm a criminal, and the Commodore's an orphan. I'm home.
Oh, hello, dear. How was your day?
Bloody shambles, of course. Someone just blow school buses up.
What's happened now?
Well, as you know, I'm now a pedestrian and have to use my feet to walk everywhere. So I jump on the bus down at the station, and what do I find?
Paul Newman driving the bus because it's really a candid Canberra show.
Hey? What are you talking about, woman?
Oh, nothing. It's just something that I've imagined could possibly happen to me. And you know something, Ted?
What?
It never has happened. Although I once did see the Duke of Edinburgh blowing his nose.
Where?
In a hanky. I know he is Greek, but he is part of the royal family.
What are you rabbiting on about, woman?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, who was driving the school bus? Was it a short, squat, sort of tattooed, bald man with one ear and red shorts?
Yeah.
Oh. So it wasn't Stuart Wagstaff.
Listen, you haven't been putting your head in a spin dryer again, have you? I mean, why would Stuart Wagstaff be driving a school bus?
No reason. It's just that I sometimes imagine the look on my face if I get on the bus and there's Stuart Wagstaff and he says, "Where to, Thelma? Would you like to sit up the front with me?" I don't suppose it'll ever happen.
You're not going loony on me, are you, Phil?
No, Ted, I just have these little fantasies.
I think your brain's just got too much spare time, that's the trouble. I mean, you haven't got a hobby. I mean, you've never even opened that arc welder I got you for Christmas.
You broke it.
I didn't. Just happened when I was unwrapping it.
You ran over it with the car.
I couldn't get the ribbon undone. Someone should blow that gift-wrapping ribbon up.
No.
Nothing breaks it.
Oh. Talking about presents and surprises, guess who is going to be coming through our one and only front door tonight?
Well, I don't know. Who?
Guess, I'll give you a clue. It's somebody who probably won't bring his own beer.
The Pope. Don't let him in, Phil. He's a Catholic, you know.
No.
He bloody is. A nun told me herself, and nuns never lie, Phil.
No. Ted, the Pope is not coming here tonight.
Oh.
Wendy and Craig are coming over. And I'm afraid there's been a bit of an accident.
Oh, we'll just have to marry her, that's all. Randy little animal.
No, Ted, they're coming over here because their flat caught on fire.
Oh, God, why didn't they stay behind and put it out? Huh, bloody kids get lazier by the minute. How did
I don't know how it happened, Ted.
Probably one of them sex-crazed hippie parties where they all dance around a fire with Bob Dylan's on their heads. No wonder the country's in a mess. Where's me paper?
In the lounge room.
Bloody kids. Give them a pair of black jockets and they think they own the world. Velma, there's someone at the door.
I can't come, Ted. I'm in the middle of the gravy.
Well, you better wipe your feet before you walk in the car. Hold your horses, hold your horse. You can't do everything. She's splashing around in the gravy. Velma, stop splashing around the gravy and open the door, will you?
Can't you do it?
Oh, good. I'm not a bloody pack horse. I'm not a slave either. What did the last slave die of apart from gravy poisoning?
Ted, open the front door. It'll be Craig and Wendy.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? That you, Craig?
Yes, Dad.
Go around the back door. All right. Bloody kids. Wear the bloody doors out. Doors don't grow on trees, you know.
Yeah, sure, Dad. Come on, I've just dumped that stuff and I'll pick it up in a minute.
Hello, Mr. Bullpit.
Yeah, g'day.
Could you give me a hand with this, please?
Why?
It's heavy.
Well, you seem to be doing all right by yourself. There's no sense in both of us getting tired.
No, well, I just thought, you're a man and I'm a woman.
Where do you women get off? You got the vote, you got equality. What more do you want?
I just thought you'd give me a hand.
You're not one of them Helen Reddy poetry writers, are you?
No.
And you don't vote for that Germaine Greer, do you, whoever he is?
No.
Oh, well, that's all right then. What do you want me to carry?
This.
Ah, right. Who's a pretty boy now?
I'll have that.
Yeah, right.
Give me this. And this. Now, you go and sit down.
Thanks.
Hey, no, not in the chair. No, you're not going to sit in that chair, are you?
I wasn't going to.
Oh, yes, you were. I can see you thinking to yourself, I am liberated now. I'm going to sit in his chair. Well, don't. Because I fought World War II to pay off that chair. I love my chair.
Sure it loves you too, Mr. Bullpit.
Yes, it does, a lot.
Come in, Craig. Come in, Wendy.
Hello, Thelma.
She's in gravy, you know.
Sorry?
What for? She's all been in gravy for years. She's mad. She thinks Paul Newman drives a school bus.
And he doesn't?
Of course he bloody doesn't. Are all you women gone mad?
Well, who does drive the school bus?
I don't know, and I don't care. Donald Duck, who cares? Did you escape from somewhere?
I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused. You think I could have a drink?
Ah, well, you wouldn't want this beer. This is man's beer. It makes you women crook. Besides, I own it. It's mine.
Oh, that's all done. How about a drink?
No, she doesn't want me.
Would you like a drink?
No, it's mine. Doesn't anyone listen around here? It's mine.
Dad, stop it. I'll get you a scotch.
I don't want a scotch. I've got a beer.
I was talking to Wendy.
Don't offer her a scotch.
Why not?
We haven't got any.
We bought our own.
I'll have a double.
Yeah, sure, Dad.
What are you looking at?
You.
Why?
Well, there's no one else to look at.
Well, stop it. Look at the television instead. Not that there's much worth watching these days.
Why not?
It's broken.
Craig tells me you lost your license.
Oh, I didn't lose it by doing anything illegal or anything like that. I didn't run over any nuns or drive over any policemen's feet. It's just I forgot to renew it.
Do you think you'll pass the test again?
Yeah, of course I will. Look, I know everything in that book. Ask me any question you like. Go on. I dare you. Go on.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
How fast can you go in a 60-kilometre limit zone?
Oh, tricky metric question, eh? 60k zone converted, that would be 100 kilometres.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah. 4.52 litres or 0.05, whichever comes first in the warranty period.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, that page must have been changed since I last looked at it.
All right, I'll try another one. What does an orange light mean?
Put your foot down. And don't slow down for a while in case there's a cop behind you stuck at the red light.
If a police officer pulls you over to the side of the road, What do you do?
Fill your mouth with peppermint. A minty.
No.
Burst into tears.
No, only women do that.
Well, I did it once.
What happened?
The cop bought me a drink.
Really?
Then he put me on the bag and I was over the limit. Just because it was his shout, that's why.
Mr. Bull, but I really don't think you're going to pass that test.
Oh.
Hello,
Here you go.
Mindy.
Hello, Thelma. How are you?
Oh, you know, still married to Ted. I was so sorry to hear about the fire in the flat. Still, that's what we're here for, aren't we, Ted?
Hey, I didn't set fire to anything.
All settled in, Wendy. You'll love Rita's old room. Do you know that you can see way past the compost tumbler, right up to the blackberries on the back fence?
Yeah, well, actually, Mum, Wendy's in my room.
Only one bed in there.
That's right.
You mean you and Wendy are going to...
Yes, Mum.
Wendy?
Well, Thelma, Craig, there's no need to push it.
Oh, Mum, you've got to understand, Wendy and I have been living together for 6 months now.
Ted, don't just sit there. Say something. Craig's going to sleep with Wendy.
Oh, why?
Morning, Mum. What is it now, Mum?
About 8 o'clock, Craig.
Mum, I know you, and I know you when you're upset because your face goes all narrow and pointy and you go, a lot.
You couldn't be further from the truth.
It's because Wendy and I slept together, isn't it?
Oh, Craig, how could you?
Very easily, Mum. It comes very naturally.
Rubbish. It doesn't come naturally to your father.
That's different, you know? I mean, he's crazy.
That's enough of your crazy father. What about you? Do you realise that I didn't sleep a wink last night?
Why not?
I was listening.
And what did you hear?
You know very well what I heard.
What?
Nothing. And I didn't come down in the last shower of Mother's craze. I know what those silences really mean. What were you doing?
We were sleeping.
How dare you? And in the very house, the house that your father and I slaved out figured... What did you say?
I said we were sleeping.
Oh.
At least I was, and I'm sure Wendy was, but I didn't go and check.
What do you mean?
I slept in Greta's room. On my own.
Oh, Craig. Oh, Craig, you have made me so happy. Oh, the house is still a virgin. Come and sit down. Sit down and have your breakfast.
Where's Dad?
He's outside hosing the frost off the dogs.
He didn't leave them out there all night.
Oh, he didn't have any choice. The wheelbarrow got bogged in the veggie patch.
So that was all the howling and whimpering.
Oh, no, that was your father snoring. He dreamt he had a very hard race at Bathurst last night. Do you know, he apparently spun the car 4 times at the bottom of Conrod, and every time it happened, bonk, there I am on the bedroom floor.
Did he win?
Of course he won. He always wins. No. No, there was that time that the scrutineers disqualified him on a technicality.
What?
They got him for not wearing fireproof pyjamas.
He's not getting any better, is he, Mum?
He's a very disturbed man, Craig.
I know that, Mum.
He's got his licence test this morning, and he got up so early to study the rules, and he got so engrossed that he even forgot to set the trap for the paper boy.
Morning, Thel.
Oh, good morning, Wendy. Sit down.
Thank you.
I believe you had a lovely silent sleep last night.
Most of it, yes.
Most of it, Craig said that you had...
Oh, we did.
You did.
Not.
No,
No,
not-
separate
no.
beds. We were, yes.
Oh.
All night. Yes. I just woke up this morning when I found I heard something like a car crash in your bedroom.
Oh, that was Ted.
Is he all right?
Oh, yes, he just ran into the hay bales.
Hay bale.
Don't ask.
Breakfast, Wendy?
Oh, just an orange juice, thanks, Phil.
Oh, now, Wendy, you must have a chop.
Why?
We haven't got any orange juice.
On high.
your day?
Bloody shambles, of course.
Just a minute, you haven't even gone yet.
Oh,
Put that beer away.
sorry, Phil. Sorry.
Sit down and have your breakfast.
Yeah, all right, Phil. It's just my brain's a bit chocker with kilometres and zebra crossings and it. Hey, you, when do you think? Out of my chair. Go on.
But you said last night your chair was in there.
That's my kitchen chair. Now go on, get out. Go on.
Sorry.
Oh, bloody woman. Never marry a woman, mate. Give him a wedding ring and I'll steal the seat from under your bum. Excuse the French, but it is a true fact I know for certain to be right.
Here we are, breakfast tea.
Right, thanks, Phil.
Here you go.
Everything there?
Yes, Ted.
Chops,
Yes, Ted.
snags,
Yes, Ted.
bacon,
Yes, Ted.
2 fried eggs,
Yes, Ted.
chutney,
Yes, Ted.
underneath as well as on top,
Yes, Ted.
2 pickled onions.
Yes, Ted.
Right. I haven't got time for this.
But Ted! Here he comes. Oh, now remember, everybody be sympathetic. We have got to keep him optimistic. Tell him that they fail everybody through the first time.
Yeah, all right.
Good afternoon, pedestrians. Gosh, it's hot in here. What have I got in my pocket that I can fan myself with? Oh, a brand new licence. Oh, this'll do nicely.
Oh, Ted, you passed.
Of course I did, Phil.
Oh, but how?
He bribed them.
Watch it, mate.
Oh, Ted, I'm very proud of you. How on earth did you remember all those answers?
Simple, Phil. I wrote them down.